you are scared, go home. Hi sisters, hi, welcome back. It's my Yan Israel with another video, all praises. In today's video, we're talking about the qualities of a valuable woman, and that's according to the Bible. So first is faithfulness, because we want to stay committed to the Most High in our beliefs, in our relationships. And ways we can stay committed is constantly spending time in prayer and reading our Bible to strengthen our faith. This is Hebrews 10:23. Let us hold fast the profession of our faith without wavering, for he is faithful that promised. Also, by showing faithfulness in our friendships, that can reflect how we are as women and can either give us a good or a bad name. Sirach 41:12. Have regard to thy name, for that shall continue with thee above 1,000 great treasures of gold. Verse 13. A good life hath but few days, but a good name endureth forever. That holds weight. Like a good life, yeah, that's good. But a good name, that's forever. Hebrews 10:24. And let us consider one another to provoke unto love and to good works. Because we want to make sure we're showing love and compassion to our sisters and to our relationships, friendships, because the Lord put them in our lives, and we want to just, treat them right, because the Lord put them in our lives. And a quality of being faithful to your sisterhood is being reliable, being there when they need you. Sirach 12:8. A friend cannot be known in prosperity, and an enemy cannot be hidden in adversity. That's basically saying during hard times, you will discover who your friends and who your enemies are. We don't want to.
Bear with me.
We don't want to be that sister that just goes ghost when our friends need us, or when conversations are getting tough. That will reflect on us as women. If you're a sister that always has fallouts with your friends, sometimes you might have to take a step back and be like, am I the problem?
I don't know.
You have to reflect on your actions. Now, for my married sisters, being faithful can also go into our marriages, and that can increase your value as a woman too. So enduring through any ups and downs and still committing yourself is strength, and the Lord sees that. And the Lord sees your good efforts. He sees everything that's going on. And if you want to further go into that on sticking through your marriage and being committed, you can watch that on Yawanahs YouTube. She just made a video on that a couple days ago. That will be in my bio. Another quality of a valuable woman is courage. Courage is when you face challenges with bravery. You trust the Lord is with you in difficult times. You can apply courage by practicing being content in the midst of your trials, even when it's hard. And there will be times when you have to put on a brave face, even when you are scared. How you react to certain things, that can affect others as well. And for example, like if you and your husband are in a scary survival situation and you're scared, you still have to be that brave support for him, compared to being doubtful and fearful. And that's where Sirach 26:22 comes in. A harlot shall be accounted as spittle, but a married woman is a tower against death to her husband. A tower against death could be physical, mental, emotional, all of the above. Being a tower means protecting him in some form. So a way to protect him is having courage, being brave enough to know the Lord will get you guys through that situation y'all are in. Not even talking about survival, just about marriage, relationship stuff as well. Deuteronomy 31:6. Be strong and of good courage. Fear not, nor be afraid of them. For the Lord thy God, he is that doth go with thee. He will not fail thee, nor forsake thee. So when you think about it, when Israel was about to go to war, they told people, if you are scared, go home. Leave. So they don't bring down the morale of the whole group. And that just shows you, like, fear and doubt is contagious, and it can hop on anyone if they're influenced enough. And this is Deuteronomy 28. And the officers shall speak further unto the people and say, and they shall say, what man is there that is fearful and faint-hearted? Let him go home and return unto his house, lest his brethren's heart faint as well as his heart. See? Just go home, because you're going to rub off on them. And that's how we need to be. We need to be brave, because we can rub off on our husband, and our husband needs to focus. Next is humility. We want to practice putting others before ourselves. When you seek to serve others, that's when you can seek out your strengths and your abilities and your gifts from the Lord. And also that can give you an opportunity to express love. Find out how you express love, like basically your love language. There are five love languages. But a love language is where it's how people prefer to show love and how they prefer to receive love. And the 5 are acts of service, receiving gifts, physical touch, words of affirmation, quality time. And you can further look that up for you on another. Okay, this is Matthew 22:39. And the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. So we want to serve others how we want to be treated, how we want to be served. And that partakes in humility, and that's also how you can be a valuable woman. Next, in being a valuable woman, the next quality is prayfulness. Make prayer a regular part of your daily routine. Share your thoughts, concerns, and gratitude with the Lord, even though He already knows your concerns. But we are still called to turn to Him through every hardship. And also make it a habit to just give thanks and praises, because we don't only want to pray when things are getting hard. In any relationship, how would you feel, and how would that look if someone only interacted with you when things were wrong, when things were going wrong? You would feel used. You would just be there like, is this all I'm good for? And it's all I'm good for, just to give you advice, and then you just disappear again, and then you come back when something's wrong. Like, you don't want to treat the Lord like that as much as you don't want people to treat you like that. This is Philippians 4:6. Be careful for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known unto God. Okay, y'all, we're almost done. Bear with me. Next is supportiveness. Be there for others, offer encouragement, lend a helping hand, support your friends and families in their endeavors. But I kind of already talked about being reliable, but there's a slight difference in being reliable and being supportive. Being reliable is just being trustworthy and consistent, like you're consistently there for them. But being supportive means you're offering help, encouragement, emotional comfort, and it is possible to be both. Ecclesiastes 4:9. 2 are better than 1, because they have a good reward for their labor. For if they fall, the one will lift up his fellow. But woe unto him that is alone when he falleth, for he hath not another to help him. So, it obviously shows how being there for each other is very important. Next is hospitality. And hospitality is a way we can serve others, strengthen our relationships, and build with our community, like with people who believe the same as us, or just being a light to others who don't believe yet. And they could look at you like, wow, like, she really carries herself well. Like, wow, she opened up her home to me. And then they could ask you a simple question like, hey, what do you, like, why do you do this, why do you do that? And then, like, boom, that just plants a seed. They're reading the Bible, and then they're keeping the high holy days, they're keeping the commandments, they're not eating pork, none of that. And then boom, oh yeah, I got excited.
Chill.
I got excited. But yeah, like, that could literally plant the seed, just communing with people, inviting people into your home, which of course be wise who you invite to your home, but like at the same time, be hospitable, invite people, serve others, you know? And there are many accounts of women opening up with their homes and serving others, cooking for them. And hospitality shows compassion and humility. It can increase the virtue of a woman. So cooking up meals for everyone, having some entertainment or games going, just being a good hostess, you know? And this is Proverbs 31:10. Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. So all these traits go hand in hand with each other, and that's what I like about them is how they flow cohesively with each other. Like you can do one thing and then while also doing the other, you know? Like it just flows, you know? Okay, so let me just go over everything again. Qualities of a valuable woman: faithfulness, courage, humility, prayfulness, supportiveness, and hospitality. Okay? We can do it, sisters. Just, try to increase in your works and try to do these things, you know? These are the qualities that can help you be a more valuable woman in this truth, in your walk. And thank you guys for tuning in. Bye.